Local sports now.
It's the 302 Sports Friday night downstate game of the week. Welcome to Delaware's premier high school football pregame show, brought to you by Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Now let's go live to your host of the Sodell Concepts pregame show, Benny Mitchell.
Good evening, I'm Benny Mitchell, and you're watching the Sodell Concepts pregame show on Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports. Tonight, it's a special night for us here. It's the Childhood Cancer Awareness Game here on Delaware Live Sports. We have partnered with the Be Positive Foundation and the Fort Troy Foundation, and our game sponsor for tonight is Outtrain Fitness and Performance. Tonight, in hopes of one day finding a cure for childhood cancer. Tonight is the Class AA District 3 game with Lake Forest Spartans 4-3, 1-3 in District 3 as they take on the number 3 Woodbridge Blue Raiders, 7-0 overall, 4-0 in District 3. A win tonight, and Woodbridge will clinch the District 3 championship and a first-round bye in the upcoming state tournament. Lake Forest, on the other hand, they look like they'll be on the outside looking in when the tournament field is finalized. But the Spartans are a pretty solid football team, and they can play spoiler tonight. Head coach Freddie Johnson is in his 16th season at Lake Forest and has an 80-74 career record. Under Johnson, Lake Forest won the Henlopen Conference title in 2011, 2014, and 2015. Sophomore quarterback Jonathan Tyndall leads the Spartans' triple option offense that features a stable of running backs led by freshman Aiden Young, who has rushed for 404 yards on 49 carries. Junior Khalif Spencer, who has scored 7 touchdowns for the Spartans this season. When Tyndall goes to the air, he is 42 of 87 with 696 yards and 7 TDs. He's thrown 5 interceptions this season. His favorite target is speedster Jalen Morris, who has 19 catches for 358 yards and 6 touchdowns. Defensively, Lake Forest is led by sophomore Matt Hodnett, who has 4 sacks on the year. Morris is also dangerous patrolling the secondary. He has 2 interceptions this year and has returned 1 for a touchdown. Jim, your outlook on Lake Forest coming into tonight's game?
Well, I think they give you some real problems to prepare for. One, the option isn't something that you can just do one night. It takes time. In addition, with the speed they have, don't be confused. They can throw the ball. They will take Morris, put him to one side by himself, and just challenge you to cover him one-on-one. It's a solid team, as you said in the pregame. So I wouldn't be surprised, Halloween weekend, rainy night, if they really give Woodbridge a tough time. Woodbridge, as we know, just a really good football team who keeps getting better every week.
Woodbridge is coached by Marvin Dooley in his first season with the Blue Raiders. Dooley is 58-43 in his career, previously coaching at St. Elizabeth and William Penn, where he won a state title in 2014. There was some doubt about Woodbridge heading into this season. A new coach hired late in the spring, key returners moving out of state, and a new statewide football realignment beginning. Then came the midseason questions that the offenses have produced 2 touchdowns in 2 games. Through the first 7 weeks of the season, then came through the first 7, and Woodbridge, they've answered with stellar defense, led by senior Wyatt Wright, who leads the team with 75 tackles, 17 tackles for a loss, and 6 sacks. The Blue Raiders have allowed just over 10 points per game. The defense has 3 defensive touchdowns this year. Offensively, Kenny Newton has rushed for 887 yards with 11 TDs. He has thrown for a touchdown this season. Seth Smart has thrown for 495 with 4 touchdowns. He has thrown for 7 interceptions. Senior Colin Hastings has caught 7 passes for 161 yards, a pair of touchdowns. And sophomore Lexton Westcott, he's been the big play. He's a game-changer type receiver. He has 10 catches for 251 yards and 2 touchdowns. Westcott also scored twice on defense this year. Coach, this Woodbridge team has survived a year on an aggressive defense that brings pressure and tends to play in their opponent's backfield. And they have a big play offense.
Yeah, they got through some frightening times early in the season. We remember Newton having a bad case of fumbleitis and then turned it around on the same night. His speed and awareness and the way that he projects himself into defense is tremendous. Right, as we said, just all over the field. Really clogs things up in the middle, and I'm not so sure that maybe the only way is to run straight at him.
Right.
Because he creates so much disruption if you're pulling guards or or have some backs going out the block. And Westcott, Woodbridge will sneak the big throw in when you don't expect it.
Right.
And they've been very, very good at that. So I think it's going to be exciting. I watched Lake against Newark and was really, really impressed.
That game we did, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that Woodbridge will be fine. It won't be a problem. Well, then I watched that game thoroughly.
Right.
And they have some good players. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Folks, when we come back after this commercial timeout, we'll be looking at our players to watch for tonight's game. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Laurer from Sodell Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
And welcome back to Greenwood, Delaware, Woodbridge High School, home of tonight's AA District 3 game. It's time for the Arenas Deli players to watch. Arenas Deli, 6 locations throughout the state. Arenas Cafe on Highway 1 Rehoboth and in Lewis at the Village of 5 Points. At the airport in Georgetown, Lone Neck, Milford, and the original location in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Jim, I actually last night ate at Arenas Deli. Had the Texas chicken. I was trying to decide between the Texas chicken and the Texas burger. I went with the Texas chicken. You can't go wrong at Arenas Deli, folks. Let's start with our Lake Forest team. The players we're to watch here tonight for Lake Forest. And it starts with number 4, Khalif Spencer. He's the junior running back, and I think 7 touchdowns this season.
He's pretty special. He has a real grasp of what they're doing offensively. It's he can do a lot of things between the reverse, between the option. So there's a lot of talent in there with him.
Next is the quarterback, Jonathan Tindall, just a sophomore. He has 7 touchdown passes, but he also has 5 interceptions this year.
Yeah, he has 5 interceptions, but I'll tell you what, the way he runs the kind of the Navy reverse with the double slot, running the option, deciding when to give. I'm not sure if it's a true read on the handoff. Not positive of that yet, but however, he does a lot of things between throwing, running a power offense at times. And the one thing that they run really, really well is they'll take the wing back, slide him down inside on the backer, and run kind of like a belly, but they're not pulling the guard. So they're unique. And I think he's pretty darn good.
And this next kid, number 7, Jalen Morris, track star speed. The kid can score offense, defense. He is a dangerous player for them to have on the field.
I saw him in the Newark game, and he had an interception. He had a fumble recovery. He caught a pass for a touchdown. He ran for – that
was before the half.
I have not seen –
That was before the half.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen anyone do anything like that. He is really a heck of an athlete. The number of difficulties that he can bring up are just amazing. Return kicks. He returned a kickoff in the game. And he had the over-shoulder interception.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Right.
What a catch. So he's someone, if they're going to put him out here alone, I would probably put somebody up to try to keep him on the line. It'd be worth it because he's good.
And let's talk about the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. And first we want to talk about, like I said, he's a game-change type player. He's a playmaker. The sophomore Lexton Westcott, the 5th of the Fab Five, as their mother Sharon Westcott calls them.
He's the guy that can bring in those unexpected passes and can run real well with his speed. Good hands. And I don't know if it's correct. Is he actually a freshman?
No, he's sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I had a little misprint there, but even so, a sophomore to have that kind of command and confidence.
Right.
But that's what a good program will breed. Kids will grow up faster as they get those big wins in previous years. They get a lot of time to mature.
And number 6, Kenny Newton. Kenny Newton is coming into tonight 113 yards from a 1,000-yard season.
Heck of a player. I was really impressed with him just overcoming the adversity. A lot of kids would have hung their heads after 2 fumbles, and he comes back and takes over the game. Special player.
I talked to Marvin Dooley after that game, and he said, they pulled him out a little bit, and his head was down. He said, son, we're not giving up on you. You're going to get another chance. Yeah. We're not giving up on you.
That's good coaching.
You're getting the ball back.
That's good coaching. Yes.
And finally, we feature this guy, and you got to. If you're at Woodbridge, if you don't feature this guy, you haven't done your homework. Wyatt Wright, one of the best linebackers I've seen. 75 tackles, Jim. 75 tackles in 7 games.
He just destroys the inside. So pretty much from guard to guard is his. But then he'll chase you down if he has to also from behind. He will do it as a stunt. He'll line up over the center. He's a big, strong football player who can run.
So, folks, that's your Arenas Deli's players to watch. Coming up, we'll have the R.Y. Johnson Sons Keys to the Game. X's and O's. We'll be right back after these commercial timeouts.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
And welcome back to Greenwood here at Woodbridge High School for tonight's AA game. It's Childhood Cancer Awareness Night, folks. Be Positive Foundation, the Fort Troy Foundation. This game brought to you by Outtrain Fitness in Milton, Delaware. They are our game sponsor for tonight, so thanks to them. You can go to our either go to Twitter, go to our Facebook page, and two items up for auction on eBay this week. And one is a Troy Reader signed autographed jersey, game jersey, and a Brandon Graham Eagles signed football. So those two items are up for auction. All that money, all the proceeds will go to either both the Be Positive Foundation and the Fort Troy Foundation. We're here, folks, tonight to raise awareness. Thank you, Jim, and find a cure to beat childhood cancer. So it's time for our X's and O's, brought to you by Richard Y. Johnson & Son Incorporated, general contractors and construction managers for over 6 decades. Great buildings built by great people. Let's talk about what Lake Forest has to do tonight to be successful. And you said it already, talking about they need to pack the box and force Woodbridge to throw the football.
Force them to do something that they're not comfortable with doing. Again, they have a great surprise attack. They'll run, but you need to stop Newton from getting on track.
Number 2, I think they could get off the field on 3rd down. Do not let this team extend drives.
No, they're very good at that. They take their time, and they just don't commit a lot of serious errors and can extend the drive. So would be a good one.
And when you come to Greenwood, you better be ready to fight for 48 minutes because you're going to get 4 quarters out of this team.
Yeah, and you've always, you started out kidding about the 4th quarter early in the year, but
It's no joke.
I've seen it too many times this year already that they just turn a special juice on, and we all know why.
Right.
So it's pretty neat to see that.
And for Woodbridge, the Blue Raiders, I think how many years now have we been working together? 3 years?
3 years.
And I think in 3 years, every time we come here, we say limit penalties, limit mistakes, limit turnovers.
Yeah, well, we'll see how they can do that. That's the thing that will drive them crazy. They were better the last time we saw them.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll get things rolling, and all of a sudden, out comes a flag.
Especially tonight, they can't play behind the sticks. They have to stay, as you say, stay on schedule.
Yes, and get that 3.7 and go to your best plays. If you don't get that, you got to dig in and find something else with a little more yardage.
And then win third down both sides of the ball. They have to win third down. They have to get those extended drives. They have to get Lake Forest off the field.
Yeah, if you can win third down, not make any mistakes in that punt game, you're going to be good. But I think there's a real confidence with Woodbridge, and all the questions have been answered to the coach and everything else. He's a very good coach,
right?
And doing a great job, and he has shown through these 7 weeks that he was capable of building something. There's a good base there. Don't get me wrong. Good base.
It looks like the early weather has chased people away tonight, Jim.
There's
nobody here. Kind of eerie just listen to the quiet out there.
Yeah.
Let's look at the first of all, your halftime stats going to be brought to you tonight by Ace Handyman, located in Dover. Ace Handyman covers Kent and Sussex County, as well as southern Newcastle County. Call Nick Peeler today for your fix-up needs. Ace Handyman in Dover. Again, I'm Benny Mitchell. With me, Jim Tack tonight. On the cameras are Linda Marvel and Trey Mitchell, and our stat man, Dave Marvel, who'll be adding it all up for us at halftime for those Ace Handyman stats. Let's look at the top 5 in each class. Let's start with AAA. Middletown, their game with Arundel postponed due to weather. Annapolis underwater, as I saw earlier today, so no way they were going to play a game there tonight. Smyrna ranked number 2. They're playing number 5 Slades A&M tonight up in Wilmington. Dover ranked number 3. They're at home tonight against William Penn. I heard that game got moved back to 8 o'clock. And St. George's is at Sussex Central. They're ranked at number 4, and that game pushed back to 7:30. In Class AA, Archmere number 1, Delaware Military 2. Woodbridge is at number 3. Caravel moves up from 5 to 4. Wilmington Friends with the big 35-0 win over Howard last week. They jump into the rankings. I talked to Coach Tattersall early in the year. I think he sandbagged us a little bit, talking about,
Well, and part of that's his son, right?
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah, and you may do that because you don't want to put a lot of pressure on your. Well, I don't want to say you're. I think he's 6'5".
Right.
And there was an article in the paper today about some kids who have really come on this year, and he was one of them.
And if you look on the field there in the gray hoodie, that is Outtrain Fitness, our game sponsor for tonight, being a part of the coin toss. Also believe Christina Haynes, Troy Haynes' mother, may be out there as a part of Childhood Cancer Awareness game tonight. And let's go to Class A. Laurel, number 1, St. Elizabeth's number 2. Boy, they are on a collision course for the state championship, it looks like right now. Indian River at 3. They will play Laurel next weekend. St. Andrews 4, Seaford 5. Folks, tonight we're playing on Bermuda grass. It was in excellent condition until we got about 2 to 3 inches of rain for 2 hours. It's been beat up. It's supposed to be clear skies the rest of the night. The winds have died down. The flag's not even moving. And I believe the temperatures are in the low 60s, not supposed to get much colder. Again, we want to thank Outtrain Fitness, as they're talking about them on the right now, for being our game sponsor tonight. Also, Barclay Heating and Air, out-of-town scoreboard. Capstone Homes, Ace Hardware Handyman, Juwan Johnson State Farm, Arena's Deli, Active Pest Solutions, Louis Pizza, Richard Y. Johnson and Son, Lasher Barbecue, and Soto Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants along the culinary coast. So, Jim, that wraps up. Oh, one thing I wanted to say, Jim, is crazy stat. You got a team here in Woodbridge, ranked number 3 in the state, 7-0, with -4 in the takeaway giveaway column. But they do have 3 defensive touchdowns this year.
And that's the only way you can get by that stat. It's amazing. You want to see some crazy things come here. They find a way to win.
Right.
They really do.
And there's the Haynes family and Outtrain Fitness. Again, thank them for their.
Very nice of them to do this.
Yes.
Very nice.
3 games this week. Last night, Appoquinimink beat Cape and Lopin 55-27, and Jim, that score was not indicative of how that game went. Cape and Lopin blocked field goal, returned for a touchdown, interception inside the 10, returned, and then later scored on touchdown. And then they were only down 2 scores, and maybe a missed call on the onside kick, giving Appo the ball back.
And Cape has played well in spurts. They really have.
The visiting Spartans entered tonight's contest with a record of 4-3. They are coached by Mr. Freddie Johnson, assisted by Lou Copio, Dion Miller, Josh Webb, Joseph Scott, David Cornish, Andrew Crawford, and P.D. Davis. Your Raiders tonight entered tonight's contest with an impressive 7-0 record. Got a big crowd tonight. Your Raiders are coached by Mr. Marvin Dooley, assisted by Jason Rodke, J.D. Messick, Dom Trotta, Matt Holmes, Marvin Moore, Brandon Dooley, Preston Grace, Tron Stone, Andrew Layton, Adam Young, Steve Greer, and Jerry Brown.
Sorry, Jim, I had to go do some intern-type work there. Hopefully we're going to have Out-Train Fitness and or Christina Haynes up here at halftime for an interview. It's like neither team wants to come on the field because we're doing the pregame.
We're a little late in the officials.
Doing the pregame stare down. Both teams are sitting waiting. This is the part I love about high school football, the gamesmanship here.
All right, presenting colors tonight, your Woodbridge High School.
Oh, there we go.
JROTC color guard members for tonight are Cadet Corporal Seth Swigert, Cadet Corporal Adam Wall, Cadet Lance Corporal William Patterson, and the color guard commander is Cadet Corporal Willow Mansfield.
And here come the Lake Forest Spartans. 4-3 on the season. 1-3 in the district. They could play spoiler tonight. I believe their playoff hopes are probably already dashed. And there you can hear the NC, the Woodbridge Blue Raiders, coming out to the purge. Here come the Woodbridge Blue Raiders, 7-0 on the season. 1 win away from the District 3 championship and a bye in the first round of the upcoming state tournament.
I'm sorry. That music is a little
A little loud?
No, not loud. It's kind of creepy.
Right.
Halloween weekend. I'm telling you, my thoughts are elsewhere. Not a big Halloween guy.
So as we await the presentation of the colors, and they're only going to march about the 10 tonight with his muddy field.
They'd be up to their knees.
Can't say that I blame them tonight. Folks, we're going to cut away for the playing of the national anthem.
Once again, tonight, presenting colors, your color guard members from the Woodbridge High School MCJROTC are Cadet Corporal Seth Swigert, Cadet Corporal Adam Wall, Cadet Lance Corporal William Patterson. The color guard commander is Cadet Corporal Willow Mansfield. Your national anthem tonight will be sung by Miss Shantae Jackson.
Excellent rendition there, and kind of bone chilling when you see those fours go up at the end of that song, Jim. And you know what that means here when those fours go up amongst those Woodbridge players.
Yep.
It's time to fight like four. So here we go tonight, folks. Lake Forest will be receiving the opening kickoff. And they'll be moving from left to right. Navy blue helmets, white jerseys, navy blue pants. And kicking off the Woodbridge Blue Raiders in the all royal blue uniforms.
And other things that were occurring before the game. The dance is still on for tomorrow. And at halftime, we will update you on the homecoming court. They will not be in attendance, or they may be here, but they won't be.
Other games of interest tonight, folks. Indian River at Smithfield First State Military Saturday. St. Andrews at the Maryland School for the Deaf also on Saturday. And after the kickoff here, we'll get to the rest of some of the action. And the kick is away, and we're underway here. The Childhood Cancer Awareness Game brought to you by Outtrain Fitness. That's number 33 with the ball, Earl Downing. He's going to pick up about 10 to 12 on the return. And Woodbridge looked like they had a shot at him, just couldn't get the footing to make the tackle. Other games going on, Delmar at Caravel Academy. Milford Sussex Tech postponed to Monday. Newark DMA, I think they moved that up. Tower Hill and Howard. Playing Saturday, Brandywine at Wilmington Friends also on Saturday. And then AAA Smyrna Slazanum kicking off at 7 tonight in Wilmington. William Penn and Dover kicking off at 8. St. George's and Sussex Central 7:30, and Middletown and Rundle postponed.
William Penn Dover ought to be a pretty good game.
It should be a good game, yeah.
First and 10 from the 38-yard line.
So here we go, 1st and 10 from their own 38, the Lake Forest Spartans. And that quarterback, Jonathan Tyndall.
Know where 7's at.
And takes the snap out of the shotgun, rolls to his left. He's under pressure and lands harmlessly around the 42-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Surprised to see Lake Forest going to the air right off the bat with that power game that they have.
Yeah. And it's tough going left when you're a right-hander.
Head coach Freddie Johnson sending in his play with his quarterback, Tyndall.
Yeah,
Freddie Johnson, 16 seasons.
Yeah.
2nd and 10 for Lake Forest. And I've heard some cowbells as some people late arriving here tonight, Jim, sounds like.
Yep.
Going to get a little bit of a crowd.
Yeah, a little bit. It's at least decent. It's not raining. Here they go again with empty.
And it looks like a little wildcat here.
Quarterback, yeah.
And that's going to be number 3, Marabell, and he's nowhere to go. I didn't see who made that initial hit. I believe it was Matthews, number 10.
Right on the play there, number 3, Jameer Marabell.
Yep.
Tackle by number 10, Noah Matthews.
He is another.
You're right.
He's just a beast.
On the play brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10 for Lake Forest.
Well, Lake came out and wanted to give him a completely different look.
First quarter here action, 3rd play of the game, folks. Lake Forest and Woodbridge, Class AA, District 3. And here comes a blitz. And they're going to get somebody to move. Yeah, I think if I see number 33 coming my way, I want to get myself in a position to defend myself, too.
Yourself to accept the hit. Yeah, Tyndall puts a lot of miles on during the game, going back and forth.
Right.
Get the plays. Start against Spartans. Go back about 5 yards, bring up 3rd down and 15.
So 3rd and 15. Tyndall goes into the shotgun, empty set. Trips to the short side of the field. And looks to his left, looks down the middle, and that's going to be an pass interference. And I'm not quite sure who held who there.
Yeah, they were tangled up.
Right.
You just couldn't.
So that's going to be a pass interference. I'm assuming that's going to go against Woodbridge.
call is holding.
So they're going to call a hold against. So I think that's a 10-yard. That's not automatic first down, though, is it? That's what it's going to call a hold. And tagged Westcott for that one.
Now, look who they have over there alone.
Third down and 5.
And it's going to be a handoff to Maribel, and he's going to get the legs taken out from underneath him. That was 5 on the tackle, Seatric Stones. And that's going to bring up a 4th, and looks like about 4. And we're starting to get some wind picking up here, Jim.
Maybe it's trying to dry it out.
Well, it's changed direction because it blew from the south, but that wind's coming from the northeast right now.
Spartans running back tripped up there after a gain of about 1, brings up a 4th down and 4.
And there, you know, you had talked about the penalties, and
right.
They didn't get out of the first series.
Right. And good snap on the punt. Got some pressure on it. Nice kick out of the way. And he's going to muff it, and I'm not sure who's going to get this.
The kids are signaling Woodbridge.
Pile of Raiders and Spartans.
And it's going to be Lake Forest ball.
So when you again talking pregame about mistakes, and
right.
here we go with a pass, a holding on pass, and then a fumble on the punt.
And that didn't look like slick ball there. That looked like looking to see what's open.
Yep. He actually tried to catch it a little low to the ground.
So ball at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 for Lake Forest. Huge break for the Spartans.
It's really interesting that they're going empty.
The field's in pretty good condition between the numbers.
Yep.
And touchdown. 26-yard touchdown pass from Tyndall to, I believe that was 7 Morris.
I don't think you can leave him off the line of scrimmage.
No.
I just don't. You need to, take your outside linebacker, let him play up on him and bang him, and then let him sink back into play, because he will. I don't know if there's anybody who can keep up with him here.
And this might be a game where you're going to see these teams going for 2, because traction. I was watching the kickers before the game. There wasn't a whole lot of traction for the kickers. So Lake Forest will go for 2 here. And they got Maribel and number 9, Miles. And now they're going to take a timeout, Jim. So we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back. Your score, Lake Forest 6, Woodbridge 0.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First Aid Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
Welcome back to Greenwood, folks. And Jim, we were talking about on the break, this is going to be aggravating. You go down and you score in the first 3 minutes of the game, you have to take a timeout for your extra point.
Remember we sat here earlier here, we're sweating.
Right, now at this next commercial break, I'm grabbing my hoodie. Got 2 backs in the back for this time on the extra point attempt. And Tyndall goes under center, hands off to Maribel.
Nope.
And they're going to push him back. So no good on the extra point. Lake Forest leads 6-0. We'll be right back, folks, after this commercial timeout.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone home. For over 15.
And welcome back. Lake Forest takes the early lead, 6-0, and already we have a Barkley Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard score. Sally's leads Smyrna 7-0. And Caravel Delmar now postponed until Sunday at 5. So
wow.
not a lot of football going on here tonight.
No. we're going to have a lot of viewers.
That's right.
We're going to be on our game tonight.
Well, we got Smyrna and Smyrna and Sally's going on too, so they'll probably get their fair share. So they're going to kicks it away on the ground and going to be picked up at about the 20-yard line and just nowhere to go.
Play.
Number 33 on the tackle, Earl Downing. Calling a wall here. May want to start thinking middle screens on these middle walls in this weather because it's going to be hard to run sideways in this stuff.
Yeah, he actually slid when he was trying to get the ball.
Ball returned there by Tracy Johnson up to about the 20.
So we're getting a little bit of rain coming down. It wasn't supposed to be any more in the forecast. But there are chances of some light showers in and out during the night.
21 yards.
That was a heck of a play by Downing.
Right. So Woodbridge, their first possession of the game, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Correction, 20-yard line. And they're going to go to the air right off the bat, and the ball slips out of his hands, and he's going to be sacked.
I think that may have been
58, I thought.
58.
According to the
Hodnet was there also.
That brings up a 2nd and 15, loss of 5 on the play for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. And the rain coming down a little heavier now. And shout out to our 2 camera people, Linda Marvel and Trey Mitchell up there in their rain gear. And Linda even brought rain gear for the cameras. And it's going to be 6. Newton picking up about 5 or 6 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the stop that time, Jamar Marable.
Raiders make up for the loss on first down.
And you can see the rain coming down, folks.
Takes a 3rd down and 10.
Our kids used to kid all the time about Halloween weekend and the crazy things that happen.
Right.
And I know it's just fun, but I don't know. It's a little crazy right now. They have 7 up in the box, and they're bringing them. They're playing, I'll tell you what.
Short game there on 3rd down.
They're playing some tough defense. Spencer
2 brings up a 4th down and 7.
on the stop, number 4.
Gets about 3 on the play. And wind has also changed direction here.
And they're going to make out on this flip of possession. Lake Forest is going to.
Back to punt.
And the speedster is back to receive it.
And a floater going to hit about the 50.
Get away from that. He walks
right.
That would drive me out of my mind. But he's good enough to do that.
The things are going to happen fast up in Wilmington as right away Smyrna comes right back. They now lead 8-7 on your Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard.
They're a good football team.
Mm-hmm.
They throw that thing around. They're not afraid.
1st and 10 for the Spartans. Ball at their own 47. They lead 6-0.
They're not playing a safety over the top any.
And under pressure and miscommunication between Tyndall and Morris as Morris was sprinting down the field and the quarterback threw it out.
There goes Tyndall on his jog to the sideline. You know who else does that? The University of Pittsburgh does that.
Yeah.
He makes them run over every time. No signals, no nothing. Come talk to me.
We meant to pull this window down, Jim. We're trying to get some.
Yeah, we're getting buzzes all over.
As we said it, the rain slows down. 2nd and 10 for Lake Forest.
Lake is not bad size up front.
And it's going to be a handoff to Spencer, and he's going to push ahead for about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. And a whole bunch of look like Stones and Wright, and also number 8, Rasheed Stones on the tackle.
49-yard line.
3rd and 8 for Lake Forest.
Well, if they're playing man, they're going to have to go to some type of a crossing route because I think, they may have the speed to cover them, Woodbridge.
Motion goes away with Spencer. Fakes the toss. Looks and has
Oh,
a man
wow.
open.
Heck of a
And
play.
Going to get it down to about the 25-yard line.
He
That was-
faked. He faked the pitch.
And hit Oakley out in the flat.
And Oakley, it was almost like a follow me. He was going up the sideline by the deep receiver who had cleared the way.
It takes the ball down to about the 21-yard line.
Very nice play design.
1st and 10 for Lake Forest.
Very nice.
And just one running back in the backfield this time and go to motion. And it's going to be Marlball again. He runs right into Matthews.
Yeah, and what they tried to do was a play we talked about before. Spencer slid down in between the guard and tackle, but they couldn't get the they couldn't get the stop on Matthews.
2nd and 9, give him a gain of 1 on the play. And that puts us for the first time, because they went through it the last time, puts us in the Lasher's Barbecue red zone. Lasher's Barbecue, Long Neck Road.
And he still has the option in his pocket. He has not shown that yet. They have a nice counter they use with an opposite motion.
And there's going to be a double pass down to number 6. Look, he
Oh, my
catches
goodness.
it, touchdown.
Whoa.
Number 6, Oakley.
Wow.
And
Jalen
Lake Forest
Morris.
off to a fast start here.
We told
Morris
him
this time with a touchdown pass.
he can do a lot of things. And some heads are down.
So Lake Forest going to go for 2.
What a
5:06 to play here in the first quarter.
What a great design. Freddie is really doing a nice job.
And it's going to be a reverse with Spencer, and he's going to walk into the end zone.
Wow.
2-point conversion is good. And it's 14-0. Lake Forest, and folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. In life, some things just go.
Welcome back to Woodbridge High School here in Greenwood, Delaware. Lake Forest off to a fast 14-0 start against the undefeated Woodbridge Blue Raiders. And like you said, a lot of heads going down already on the Woodbridge sideline.
5 minutes left in the first quarter, and this is a shock. However, after I saw them play, I just could not believe that they have a couple losses. And Morris is something special. He really is.
And he's your kicker.
Yep. And let's see if
And Morris to kick it away on the ground. And Woodbridge is going to fall on it.
the way they've been covering, I would try to get that thing down.
That was number 18, Colin Hastings. So that's going to give Woodbridge a pretty good field position, which is something they haven't had. They've only had one possession here tonight.
The 47-yard line, so the Raiders are
So 1st and 10 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders at their own 47. They trail 14-0.
Smart had some difficulties handling the ball when they were trying to come out, and it's a little different. Sometimes it's a shorter grip when it's wet.
He's going to toss it to Newton. He's trying to find some running room, doesn't get any. And that's number 2 on the tackle, Dixon.
Yikes.
Loss of about 4 on the play, 2nd and 14.
He came right across. Great tackle.
Tackle for a loss of 4 on the play.
They are excited.
Yeah.
They are. The emotion doesn't stop after the play. They're really excited.
2nd and 14 for Woodbridge at their own 42.
Unbalanced.
And it's going to be Newton again. He stretches it to the outside, and just nothing there. Another loss on the play. Dixon with another tackle.
Back to back.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 15.
He's going to get in trouble if he
Yeah.
he doesn't want to cross and look at Woodbridge when you do that.
Right.
I understand celebrating, and he should. He's making the but don't look at Woodbridge.
Right. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, because you're gonna take your emotion away.
Or draw the attention of an official. 3rd and 15 for the Blue Raiders.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's lined up as a safety, and I just wonder if he's a free runner. He's coming out here in the flat now.
Nobody over the top. And he's going to have to tuck it. He's going to be sacked. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that was number 3, Maribel on the tackle. So again, Lake Forest stuffing the Blue Raiders. They're going to have to punt it away.
Stay around, folks. We got a good one.
Yeah, we do.
Even if it doesn't last very long, it is good right now.
Woodbridge not able to get it going, and Lake Forest just unable to be stopped right now. Two possessions, 2 touchdowns. Smart back to punt.
And they were close last time, Benny. And they're 11 yards.
Low snap. And going to get off a low one. It's going to go right to.
Oh, he'll pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, and he fumbles it. Woodbridge just didn't have a second guy down there.
No.
And that's going to be Lake Forest take over 1st and 10 at their own 30.
Nice play there by
So,
18,
big break there for Lake Forest. Hey, when things are going your way, things are going your way.
Very interesting.
1st and 10 from about the 30-yard line.
2:36 to go here in the first quarter. Lake Forest out to a 14-0 lead over the number 3 ranked Woodbridge Blue Raiders.
And, Lake coming out with an empty set, sweep pass. They've completed some short routes.
And it's going to be Maribel up the middle. He's going to push ahead and get a couple. Pick up a 3, make that 4 on the play. 2nd and 6.
Well, that is.
4 on the play brings up.
There was 57. I'm not sure he's on our list. So.
No.
And Ellis Cannon, 50 was there.
2nd and 6 for Lake Forest.
Mr. and Mrs. 57.
Yeah.
Another line I learned from you.
That's right. Your son just made a tackle.
Empty again.
And tipped by 2. Jordan Evans. And it looked like it was almost fell into the hands of the Lake receiver, but just tipped it just enough.
And he's getting ample time,
Right.
which I'm a little surprised at.
Well, he had Matthews breathing down his neck on that one. He got away just in time. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Lake Forest. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Minute 43 to play here in the first quarter. And it's going to be that reverse with Spencer again. Makes a jump cut, but he's going to lose yardage on the play. Maybe gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down for Lake Forest. On the punt, Mr. Everything, Jalen Morris.
Wright was in there on the stop.
Minute 14 and counting here in the first quarter. Stones will be back inside his 40. High snap over the head.
That had some juice on it. Oh my goodness.
It's Wyatt Wright. You can't see the numbers because of the mud. He kind of fielded it and didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I think he thought he was maybe downing it.
Right.
And then he's like, uh-oh, they can tackle me, and took off.
Right.
Bizarre stuff, folks.
Right. So that's going to be with 52.8. That's going to give Woodbridge the ball. And they're going to be in the Lasher red zone to start this drive.
Get piggy.
Yeah, I almost said it, but I didn't want to jinx them. In this weather, look for punt snaps.
Yep.
And as the game goes on, the field gets slicker and slicker. Yep. The ball gets slicker. First and 10 for Woodbridge.
Who brought a lot of dry balls along here tonight?
Oh, there was a high snap to Newton. And he's got some running room down the left side. Stiff arm. And puts his head down out of bounds at about the 1.
He didn't have an answer for that. He just sprinted.
I was going to say he's down at the – I can't tell if he was telling him to wind the clock. Yes, he was. So he's saying he was down at the 1.
Inside, yeah. He said he was inside, yeah. So not out of bounds.
First and goal here for the Blue Raiders. They trail 14-0. Newton again pushes the pile. Touchdown, Woodbridge. So after 2 Lake Forest touchdowns, finally an answer by Woodbridge. And they normally they get for 2 as it is a lot anyhow.
Yeah.
And they line up in their version of the earthquake. And I noticed midway through the season they've gone to a tailback in this. And Newton's going to get in. So 14-8 is your score. We're going to take a commercial timeout. So with 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter, Lake Forest 14, Woodbridge 8. We'll be right back.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
And welcome back to Greenwood. Your score, Lake Forest 14, Woodbridge 8, 21 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And punting, special teams has been the difference here so far. As in the scoring, you had the muff punt that led to a Lake Forest touchdown, the high snap that leads to a Woodbridge touchdown.
And again, the longer shotgun snaps are a little shaky.
Right. On the kick, number 80, Nathan Williams. So a good kick here could change the force of the direction of this game, because it looks like field position is going to be key. Ball's going to bounce at about the 30, picked up by 33.
Oh, he's separated from the ball.
And Woodbridge has it.
And he is down. What a hit. Now there's some life.
He's up. He's up and off the field.
I think That was Theatric Stones, I think, on the stop.
And I tell you, Theatric Stones was the first one to bend over to make sure he was okay.
Yes. Very nice move.
I have seen, Jim, more good sportsmanship this year than amongst the players.
It's outstanding. I don't know if
And,
there's
it-
more
and
of
there's,
an
and there's
effort.
nothing wrong with it.
Oh, no, not at all.
I don't want to hear back in my day stuff. I mean, it's been good for
Right.
football. 1st and 10 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders at the Lake Forest 35. And it's going to be,
And they're in the earthquake, Benny.
all right, that's going to be Newton. He's going to push ahead for about 4. And that's probably going to take us to the second quarter. And it will. That's at the end of the first quarter, folks. Your score, Lake Forest 14, Woodbridge 8. Second quarter coming up. We'll be right back.
Grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congratulations, Dover Federal.
Improvements. Your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
And welcome back to Woodbridge. 14-8 is your score. Woodbridge second down here. Ball at the, call it the 32 of Lake Forest. It's going to be a 2nd and 5, so Newton picks up 5 on that play.
Follow them on Instagram and Facebook or check out their website at
Yeah, as we wait for the chains to get set, I guess we'll call that a 2nd and 6 maybe.
for your support in the fight against childhood cancer.
And Newton, he's going to get about a yard on the play.
Tripped up by 9.
Miles Coates.
Miles Coates.
Second quarter action underway.
Kenny Newton tripped up at the 20.
Our childhood cancer awareness game,
Brings up a 3rd down and 6.
benefiting Be Positive Foundation and Fort Troy Foundation. 3rd and 6, so they give them no gain on the play. 3rd and 6 for the Blue Raiders. And Newton again cuts back to the left, and he's going to have enough for a first down, it looks like.
Kenny Newton makes his way up to about the 24-yard line.
The white hat's not wearing a white hat tonight, so it's kind of confusing me. He's wearing a black hood. So the first down for Newton.
Spencer, number 4.
Ball down at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Lake Forest 24.
They have 9 up in the box.
And Newton's going to pick up a couple on the play. Big hit by somebody there. I think it might have been Spencer. As Newton tried to jump over a player. So it's going to bring up a gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Another handoff there to Kenny Newton.
21 was involved also. Trevin
Second down and
Hodnett.
8 for the Raiders.
He is their leading tackler on the season. Second and 9 for the Blue Raiders. Oh, he's got Matthews wide open. They did that last week against Milford.
Yep. You know what? They had the corner, the outside linebacker, all the way up on the line, trying to stop the big running game. And again, we talked about the timing of Woodbridge.
That was almost like a shot put.
Yeah, but it gets you 6.
I mean, he threw it a long way for, he didn't even really rear back with it. I can't wait to watch that one again. 14-14 is your score. I was not expecting 28 points in the first half here tonight.
No, 1, the weather. and two, the type of defense these people play.
And I think the weather has played an effect in why we're 14-14. And that's going to be Newton going around the left end. And he's in. Good. 16-14 Woodbridge, folks. We're going to take a commercial timeout. We'll be right back.
Years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. Create a Capstone Home.
And welcome back to our childhood cancer awareness game with the Woodbridge Blue Raiders and the Lake Forest Spartans and Jim. Lake Forest, boom, they jump out 14-0. Woodbridge starts hanging their head. Things weren't looking to go their way. And then it's a bad snap.
Yep.
And then a fumble on a kickoff. And we're 16-14 Woodbridge.
Yep.
And we talked about, we thought with the weather would keep the score down. The weather is causing the score to actually go up right now.
Yeah. Change of attacks here. And again, maybe Lake is staying away from the option because of the wet ball.
So Woodbridge will kick it away. Number 80, Nathan Williams. And 3 back deep for Lake Forest. And he's going to kick it deep. And it's going to go out of bounds. Probably not a bad idea. Because they got 3 pretty good return guys back there.
Actually, that's about where it was when they kicked it.
Right.
Around they'll get around 35, I guess.
The ground has gotten so chopped up that Williams couldn't find the tee. He went to pick something else up, and then he found the tee. He kicked and got stuck in the dirt. So 1st and 10 for the Lake Forest Spartans. They trail 16-14, 10-12 to play here in the first half. Ball at the Lake Forest 35. And they're going to go under center and put the young freshman Young in the backfield. They will run a stable of backs. And it goes to Young, and he twists for about a yard. That was number 8, Stones, on the tackle.
And he had help.
He just kind of blew B-gap. And
Wright was in there also.
(16-14). 2 experienced football coaches here in Marvin Dooley and Freddie Johnson.
They have their kids prepared.
Yeah, Freddie Johnson, long time, like 16 years. Marvin Dooley's been at St. Elizabeth's. He's been at William Penn. He was spent a year at Christiana, Avon Grove, Pennsylvania. So he's been around. Tyndall back in the shotgun, and that's going to be a false start as Young kind of lunged forward. And I think that's Lake Forest's first penalty of the game.
They're waving it off, I think. And Lake called a timeout.
Well, we're going to stay right here with it because we have another update from Wilmington. The Smyrna Eagles 14, Slade Zanham 7.
That flag is waved off. Timeout was called prior to that false start.
Where is that game tonight?
It's at Abyssinia Stadium in Wilmington, the old Baynard.
Okay.
Folks, coming up at halftime, we're hoping to have somebody from Outtrain Fitness, our game sponsor for tonight. We appreciate their sponsorship of the game. So 2nd and 9 for Lake Forest after the timeout. They're down to one timeout left. That's going to be a handoff to Maribel. And
not going to happen.
Where do all those blue jerseys come from?
Wow.
You know, you think on the line you get a hat on a hat. And, I mean, it's boom, boom, and 4 guys are,
they
are
were.
there.
I don't know what happened to the white jerseys.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. And now Lake Forest kind of backing away from their wide open offense, going to more of a power offense.
76
No gain on the play, brings up 3rd down.
limping off. And he's not listed.
Third and 9. Look for Lake Forest to air it out here. The quarterback has looked pretty good so far tonight, and he's got probably maybe one of the best receivers in the state in Jalen Morris. Empty backfield, and he looked. That's who he's looking for, Morris.
Oh, my. He caught it. What a grab.
That was
what a catch.
Over Evans. Evans had him stride for stride. But just great concentration by Morris.
Great ball.
Yeah, and a great ball, too.
And it was on. There was nothing to run under. It was spot on.
That moves the ball down to the Woodbridge 35.
Pass there to number 7, Jalen Morris is complete.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Tyndall has done some nice things here.
Mm-hmm. First and 10, Spencer comes in motion. It's going to be Maribel with about a yard or two. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was 50 on the stop. Ellis Cannon.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 ball at the 39. Excuse me, 34 of Woodbridge. 7-12 to play. 16-14 is your score. Woodbridge with the lead. Maribel the lone back in the backfield. 2-2 on the edges. And it's there's your little short option. And he's able to get by Matthews. And he's got enough for the 1st down.
He is quick.
That was number 9 on the carry, Coates. 1st down. Ball to about the 21.
Makes his way down to about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the Woodbridge 21.
They've been able to change tempo.
Yeah.
You know, they'll throw, they'll run a speed sweep, they run up inside.
Get your hands up, defense!
You know, again, they're 2-by-2, as you said before.
Motion comes with, that's going to be a lead blocker for
there
Young.
It is, yeah. I thought he went up a little early, but.
Going to bring up 2nd down for the Spartans. And that's going to put us in the Lasher's red zone. Lasher's barbecue. Gain of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 7.
We have somebody hurt, I thought, for Woodbridge.
Somebody just came on.
8. He's double over in the secondary. Rashad Stones.
That's Stones. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 19 of Woodbridge. Spencer comes in motion, and it's going to be a counter going the other way, like a little reverse.
It's
and
really hard to
slips, but then goes forward and picks up about 2 or 3 on the play. I believe it was Coates again on the carry. It was number 9 Coates. Gain of 3, 2nd and 3rd and 4.
Being a little bit right-handed right now, but if that works, keep running.
Interesting play because Spencer came in motion and then turned around and was the lead blocker for what appeared to be a reverse.
Yeah, they get him going and come back fast, and it really has a great effect on him. They ran that a bunch earlier this year.
3rd and 4 play coming up, ball at the 16-yard line of Woodbridge. it's going to be Maribel, and he's going to get a couple on the play. Maybe a yard or two. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's their little option dive.
Very small gain, still 4th and 4.
So give him a gain of 1 on the play. 4th and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Well, looks like Cannon in there. 50 on the stop. And what they'll do on that option, they won't block the outside guy. They'll try to read him and see where he's. If he bites down, they'll pull.
4th and 3. Ball at the Woodbridge 15. And somebody's not where they're supposed to be. And that's an option. He is wrapped up by number 44, Ian Hayes. Just blew a gap there on the backside, Jim.
Yep.
And that's going to be turnover on downs. So look, Lake Forest, look there. Like you said, they changed the tempo with the run game and a good pass in there. And that Woodbridge defense just stiffens up. Yep.
Again, they haven't been Lake hasn't been as effective inside.
Right.
Where they're making hay is on the reverse and the speed sweep on the outside.
3:44 to play here. Woodbridge with the ball at their own. It looked like a loss of 3 on the play, so it's their own 18. And here comes Newton. And looking for some running room on the outside. Look, it may have been a face mask, and there it is. So that's going to be 15 on Lake Forest. It looked like a little incidental grab there.
Yeah. It was on the tackle. Johnson Oakley, number 6.
Face mask on. Looks like a gain of 5 on the play, 5 or 6 on the play. And that's going to be enough for the first down, either way, whether it's a 5 or a 15. And it's going to be the 5-yard version. So the first down.
You want to make them take 3 minutes and 38 seconds to drive that you don't want to let them score before half.
5-yard penalty.
Double tight.
And Newton again off the left side this time. And he's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Second down. He has been a workhorse this year. I think he has more carries than a lot of running backs have yards.
So what do you need tonight, 127?
113.
113.
Interesting. The center, Ellis Cannon, is coming over and getting the plays. Guess to save some gas for Newton.
Yeah.
2nd and 4. And Newton cuts back to the left. And foot race down about as he slides down. I thought he was going to turn the horses on there.
Jalen Morris that would have been a nice race between those two.
So sloppy field conditions on a turf, on a Bermuda field over in Georgetown, and Sussex Central leads 3-0. So their kicker able to get one out of the muck and through the goalpost. Sussex Central leads St. George's 3-0. That's your Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard. 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders at the 42 of Lake Forest.
Trapped, they actually, trapped with the end.
Newton's going to push ahead for about 3 or 4 on the play. And they have all their timeouts if they need them. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. We're approaching 2 minutes to play here in the first half.
Landon Hester on the stop, number 60.
Yeah, this may be one of those all Newton runs.
Yeah.
Hits and spins and gets it down inside the 35. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
Maribel on the stop.
Yeah, another thing Dooley will do is he'll put Evans in the in that shotgun too.
Oh, okay.
And we saw him do that a couple weeks ago. 3rd and 4. Newton tosses to Evans. Evans cuts it back inside, back outside, back inside. He has it inside down about the 30-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. And he has one. First down, Woodbridge.
Hodnett on a good stop. Leading tackler, not a real big guy, but runs downhill and gets to the ball very quick.
It looks like Woodbridge is going to take a timeout.
Timeout called by the Raiders.
I'm sorry. Comments out of the stands crack me up.
So we're going to stay right here. Minute 13 to go here in the first half. Woodbridge leads 16-14. And this might be a timeout just to give Newton a breather, as he has all but one carry on this drive.
He's the workhorse, yep.
And coming in to tonight's game, 165 carries for 887 yards. And 11 touchdowns. So he's got breakaway speed, but he's also a grinder.
Yes, when he's about ready to contact, you almost think there's another explosion that he puts into it. They're coming up to the line fast. That's not their trademark.
First and 10 at the 30. And Newton looking for some running room, and he's going to pick up a few on the play, stay in bounds. Lake Forest doing a good job of stretching that, but Woodbridge is running to the short side, Jim.
Right. I still think people, number 2, Dixon on the stop there, and 6, and we have a disgruntled fan who wants 6
No
seconds.
huddle. Now they're going to go to the wide side of the field.
Yep.
And he's only going to pick up a few on the play. Under a minute, and Woodbridge is going to take another timeout.
Second down and 5 there, gain of about.
So we're going to take it with them, folks. So we'll be right back. Your score, Woodbridge 16, Lake Forest 14.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back as Outtrain Fitness and Performance presents tonight's Childhood Cancer Awareness game between the Woodbridge Blue Raiders and the Lake Forest Spartans. Lake Woodbridge now down to one timeout. And Newton bobbles it as he gets the snap, but it looks like he's got enough for the first down. And they're going to say no, fourth down.
Maribel.
Close to a first down.
They were going to try to throw again.
It was 4th and inches, and they're not going to get it. They're going to turn this ball over. Well, maybe not. Gets out of bounds and has a first down, but took a ton of time off the clock.
Folks, I'm sorry. We are having entertainment here.
Yeah, we're going to turn the mic down.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to hear him.
Well, some people get excited.
Yeah, and Woodbridge is going to take their final timeout. They lead 16-14. I believe they get the ball back to start the second half. I believe they kicked off. Did they not?
Yes.
Yeah, because they muffed the punt on the first series.
It's just amazing looking at that field, how beautiful it was.
The yard markers haven't changed.
They did not. They're still talking about this out there, so I'm not so sure.
This is a timeout or not.
And when you said it was fourth down, the chain gang only had third on.
Right.
They were down behind you, so I don't know what is going on. Now they just they went to first down now.
So, are we on a timeout? I guess we are, because Woodbridge is huddled up over here.
It may have been an official's timeout.
And I think Woodbridge took their last one while that discussion went on.
Referees net, and it is Raiders first down.
I'm going to have to rewatch it because I'm curious what the conversation was about between the stripes.
I think they weren't sure of the down. I think the referees had it correct, but I'm not sure the marker was correct.
Right. So 1st and 10, 14 seconds to play, and Smart is back in the game, and he's looking for Westcott in the end zone. Incomplete. Coverage by number 6, Oakley.
He brought his hand up at the very last second, made a great play on that.
8 seconds left to play here.
Nice pass breakup. The ball was well thrown.
So 2nd and 10 for Woodbridge at their 25.
Maybe two plays left.
Right. So they're going to go 2 by 2 on the edges with Newton in the backfield. And again, this time he's going for Hastings. Touchdown, Woodbridge Blue Raiders. You couldn't have put that ball any better. These two quarterbacks are putting a show on tonight in the passing game.
Yeah, that was absolutely.
I mean, we had the one down there in the corner. We had the long one to Morris. That one, the only other person could have caught it was the pylon.
Right. On the wet night,
right.
These two quarterbacks are really throwing the ball well.
Well, they might want to come out and turn the sprinklers on before their next game. Wow. 22-14, Woodbridge leads Lake Forest with just 1.2 seconds left to play in the first half. And they line up in the earthquake. Oh, that's a high snap. Newton able to bring it down. And extra point after attempt is no good. Folks, we're going to take a commercial timeout with 1.2 seconds left to play in the first half. The Woodbridge Blue Raiders 22, the Lake Forest Spartans 14. We'll be right back.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Sodell Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a Wine Spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Hi, it's
and welcome back to Greenwood. Number 80, Nathan Williams, set to kick it away. And if I'm them, I would just kick this one out of bounds again and make them play offense. But I'm not the coach. But I'm on the money. Oh, he's going to pick it up. Takes a left turn on him. And Coach, I thought he was out of bounds, but.
Slips there.
Slips and falls, and that's going to be the end of the first half. A nice run to end the half by Coach. And that's how we're going to end it, folks. We'll go into halftime. Woodbridge 22, Lake Forest 14. We'll be back towards the end with some halftime stats brought to you by Ace Handyman Hardware.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises. ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home. We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home. We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and
And welcome back to the halftime, folks. A couple of special interviews here, as tonight is our childhood cancer awareness games. We support the Be Positive and the Fort Troy Foundation. And I have the owner of Outtrain Fitness. Excuse me, I have your breath. I had to run down the bleachers to get you.
No worries.
Mike Sager. And Mike, first of all, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank you for supporting this event and being the game sponsor of today. Your place is in Milton, Delaware. Tell us a little bit about Outtrain Fitness and Performance.
So we are a sport performance and fitness company out of Milton, Delaware. We train athletes from practically every high school in Sussex County the whole way up to Newcastle County. Train youth athletes the whole way up to the professional level. A little different approach we use with our athletes is we customize every athlete's program based on their specific weaknesses and needs and what's going to make them individually successful. So the athletes see great results. We connect with them on a different relationship level than most facilities, and it's just a big family in there.
And with you is your co-owner, Megan Weber, and she says she'll just video. She said she didn't want to talk. So I know Jed Bell contacted you about being a game sponsor. Tell us why did you decide to sponsor this game and put your company's name on an event like this?
So we have a great relationship with Jed Bell as well as the Fort Troy Foundation. We've done multiple community events with them. And we just like to help the community out. We have several athletes who play for the Woodbridge School, and we just thought it was a great event that could grow to even a bigger event in the future.
Well, that's our plan.
Yes,
you know, we started planning this at the Troy Haynes Community Day 2 years ago, and COVID got us last year. That's called the buzzkill season. We couldn't do anything. You know?
Exactly.
And I talked to Jed. I said we're going to have this game, and now we've had three. Last night we had the game with Appoquinimink and Cape and Lopin. Tonight we're having Salesian and Smyrna and Woodbridge and Lake Forest. And you couldn't have the first one without having Woodbridge and Slays-Anham. They Andrew McDonough, Be Positive Foundation out of Slays-Anham, and of course Troy Haynes here, and we're going to talk to his dad in a minute. Kind of a special feel. I know the rain dampened a little things there in the pregame. You're right there for the coin toss, but the atmosphere here in the game, starts off. We'll talk about the game a little. Lake Forest comes out, they're going to spoil a homecoming, and this crowd started getting into it. And just what you saw from the game is from a sports perspective.
Well, I think the weather alone made it an even playing field for both teams. Both of them came out with great energy. Everybody's working hard out there, and it should be an exciting second half.
Tell us how people can get a hold of Outtrain Fitness.
So you can find us both on Instagram and Facebook, both of our social medias, as well as outtrainfp.com on the web as well.
I want to thank Mike Sager from Outtrain Fitness.
Thank you for having me.
And for being a game sponsor, and appreciate your support of our childhood cancer. If you hand the headset to Mr. Haynes. We don't want to step on that. And folks, special guest with me right now is Troy Haynes Sr. First of all, Mr. Haynes, number one, thank you. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for taking part in this. And thank you for the great son you raised. Because I met Troy over the years in broadcasting, and special kid, special kid. And this shows it, having an event like this. What's it like to be at a game like this tonight? And what got me my bones chilled when the fours went up into the national anthem?
Right, I feel you on everything you said. I mean, it's definitely tough, but just because of the sport that we have amongst the community and Outtrain, that builds us up. That helps us out big time.
And you got a great guy running your organization in Jed Bell, and of course your wife Christina. Jed was on the show the other night, and couple items people need to know. Up for auction, and this is the Troy Reader autographed jersey, and then the Brandon Graham football from the Eagles. And I understand the Eagles have been very good to your foundation.
Oh yeah, they've helped us out tremendously. They've had the team to the arena. We've been to more than a couple of games, and they treat us like VIP.
Yeah. And again, more about Troy. One of my favorite calls is his last touchdown run in the state championship game. We've showed it a couple times over and over again. I have it on my hard drive. I like to go back and watch it every once in a while. And both state championships games, Troy Haynes found the end zone to put away football games. Talk about your son's legacy as the quarterback here at Woodbridge.
He's definitely humble, but you see he puts everything out he has on the field. And that's one of the things I think all the kids that play with him remember him by, and they all try to mimic the same things that they did. Like Kenny Newton came off on the field and said, "Did I look like Troy just now on the field?" And that, like you said, that gives me chills.
Kenny Newton told me after the first game, after the fourth quarter comeback, and they're common here, fourth quarter comeback. Right. And I said something about that. He said, "Troy's with us every game." He's with us every game. Now, I'll tell you something that I don't know how many games you get to still come to, because I know your younger son graduated too, but when those fourth quarter come back, you feel it. People think I'm crazy. Tell me, the hair doesn't stand up on the back of your neck in the fourth quarter in this place.
Everybody feels it. Everybody feels it. I mean, you see it. Look at the fourth quarter, all the games.
Right.
Everybody comes back, and everybody's with you. So, like I said, it's the support of the community. You hear it on the field. You hear it in the stands. And during the fourth quarter, it's tremendous.
Thank you, Troy Haynes Sr. Thank you for that son you raised and the event we're having here tonight. And give Christina a big hug for me, because I didn't get to see her tonight, all right? All right. Well, thank you, folks, for the halftime interview. And let's enjoy the rest of the second half and hopefully another Troy Haynes fourth quarter.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when three guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French...
Only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
And welcome back to Woodbridge High School. Benny Mitchell here with Jim Tack, and it's time for our halftime stats brought to you by Ace Handyman Services. As soon as I can bring them up on screen. And there they are. Nick Peeler, Ace Handyman Services, 302-272-5059. Give him a call. He's located in Dover, but he serves Sussex County and lower southern Newcastle. So total 153 yards for Lake Forest, 108 passing, 45 on the ground, 1 turnover. And Woodbridge, 132 total, 40 yards passing, 92 rushing, and 1 turnover. Newton, 18 carries for 92, so he's 15 yards away from 1,000 here in his 8th game of the season. Marable, 7 for 9. Morris, 2 catches for 61 yards. Oakley, 1 for 20. Matthews, 1 catch for 20. Hastings, 1 catch for 20. Morris, Tyndall is 3 of 6 for 88 yards and a touchdown. And Smart is 1 of 3 for 20 yards and a touchdown. And, of course, that other touchdown pass was thrown by Kenny Newton. So both teams kind of emptying it all out in a very interesting first half. And, Jim, we came in thinking low scoring because of the field conditions, and it's high scoring because of the field conditions.
Yeah, it has changed the way they're doing things. Both teams have adapted very well. And even though we didn't think passing would be a part of it, we've gotten some touchdown passes tonight. So very well played. Good game plans.
So those are your halftime stats brought to you by Ace Handyman Services. Nick Peeler, give them a call for your needs. I want to thank Mike Sager and Megan Weber of Outtrain Fitness and Performance for their sponsorship of the game and their halftime interview. Great halftime interview. And also Troy Haynes Sr., who came on and talked about his late son and how special it is to have a night like this in his son's honor. And like you said, Jim, you know the feeling. We've done a night, and we'll do it again.
Yep, you did. Yep, you did.
And,
It was a great night for our son, and it's hard at the time, but it helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
It reinforces the kind of person they were and why people were drawn to them.
Jed Bell said the other night on the show, he said that you grieve by moving forward and helping others.
Yes.
I thought that was because not only was Jed and Joe McDonough from Be Positive said that you can go back and watch our show from Buffalo Wild Wings on Wednesday night on our YouTube channel. But Joe McDonough said, Jed Bell said, he said that Jed wasn't just a football coach. He was a second father to Troy Haynes. And one of the stories, I came here after his death and asked each coach to tell a story about Troy's, and Jed was how Troy sent him a text on Father's Day, even though he has a father in his life.
Yep.
And so it just shows that it showed to somebody else what Joe McDonough said.
I always kiddingly say this to my wife. Our turkey trot's coming up, and you say, if he was a jerk, it wouldn't be happening.
Right.
And the same with this young man.
So time for the third quarter, 22-14. Woodbridge leads, and they are going to start the second half with the ball. And we're underway. And that ball is going to go over their heads and into the end zone for a touchback.
Kickoff travels into the end zone.
So Woodbridge takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20 here to start the second half. Check some of the Parkley Heating and Air Outtown scoreboard. At the half, Smyrna leads Sally's 14-7. And not a whole lot to report on throughout the state today. There's a lot of games got pushed away.
Yeah, they're going to be scattered.
But that's going to give these two teams a full week's rest going into week 9. And underway in this third quarter, it's who else? Kenny Newton. And they're going to get a pickup of about, we'll call that 6.
Maribel on the stop, number 3, and he's had been involved with 5 stops tonight, one of those being a sack. He's extremely active from his linebacker position. 2nd
and 4 for the Blue Raiders. Newton takes the high snap, pulls it down, pushes ahead, and he's going to be close to the first down. And he's going to have a first down, gain of 5 on the play. Going to bring first down for the Blue Raiders.
Hodnett on the stop.
Ball at their own 32, I think. Sorry, Jim.
They've run straight at them this time.
Again, Ellis Cannon, the center, coming over and getting the plays and taking them back to the huddle.
That is unique.
It
works.
Yeah. Newton takes the ball out of the Wildcat, and he's up maybe no gain on the play. 2nd down.
Hodnett again. I just saw an interesting take. The defensive line for Lake is getting down real low,
right,
and trying to stop the linemen from Woodbridge getting downfield. They're submarining them, which is completely legal in there. But it's a if they're a little more powerful than you, it's one way to really neutralize them getting downfield and onto your linebackers because they're tight in there. It's tight splits.
2nd and 10. Woodbridge in their Wildcat, and just nowhere for Newton to go. And he may even lose a yard. No gain on the play. 3rd and 10.
And again, Maribel leading the pack. This is a good thing for linemen because they think that we're stupid.
Right. And they're going to stay right with this
There,
one.
just enough to make the turn.
And he's got the first down. So Kenny Newton goes over 1,000 yards on the season.
Oakley on the stop. Are they going to? Sometimes they'll stop it and recognize him.
Well, they may not follow it like I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I check stats every week, so.
Right. You got to, though. It's a moment for your kid.
Right, yes. 9:20 to go here in the third quarter. Ball at the Woodbridge 42. It's 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. And he's going to pick up about 4 on the play. And he's getting, out of that 1,000 he's got this year, these are those tough yards.
Yeah.
He's got some chunk yard runs this year. Some 80s and some 60s and some 70s, but he's just been a workhorse this year. He's approaching 200 carries.
Wow. Maribel again on the stop, 3. He is, it's funny, he'll stand at linebacker and then he'll walk up and get on the nose. Kind of what Woodbridge does at times.
2nd and 4 for the Blue Raiders. Ball at their own 45.
Yeah, they have 8 up there.
And Newton just gets skinny, picks up a couple.
And guess who on the stop? Maribel. He's all around the place tonight. But again, it's third and
he had a big game on offense against Newark. Maribel did.
Right.
Some runs.
Right.
Well, you can tell he's been on the bottom of some piles because his jersey is now
he's
dark.
If you're a sophomore that didn't play, you have to roll on the sidelines.
Right. Make sure
when you walk in, people think you played.
Or your parents make sure they know where you're at. Newton again, left side. Puts his head down on Maribel, and I think he got enough for the first down.
And he just met.
On there, number 6, Kenny Newton. It's enough for Raiders.
Maribel's up to 9 stops. And he's had like 4 of the last 5 tackles.
Well, they're coming right at him. I mean, they're.
But he's making the play.
Right.
That's still tough. Working his shoulder out a little bit after that last hit with
him and Newton are both going to need an ice bath after this one. Newton on first down and has a big opening over the middle, up the middle. And he's got another first down for Kenny Newton.
It's Maribel there again along with Oakley.
Newton's starting to wear down, Coach.
Yep.
One of the Lake Forest players had to help him back to his huddle. He had to turn him around.
And you're right. They've been doing that all night, both teams. Very, very good.
Yeah, this is Kenny. Other side, man. Other side of the ball. 1st and 10 for Woodbridge inside the Lake Forest 35. And now Evans is going to go in motion. And not much there for him. They've done that twice tonight with Evans. Something's coming later on.
Yeah. Yeah. He sets things up very well. Yep, you're right, Benny.
Loss of 1 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Apologize. I could not see who made that stop.
I was watching Evans. I was waiting for something to happen out there. Oh, ball over the head. And Evans is going to fall on it.
Coates on the stop, number 9.
Brings up a 3rd down and long.
A senior. Now in comes
3rd and 25.
Hodnett, so I'm not sure why he was out. Unless they just put more down guys in to try to stop the flood up front.
3rd and 25 for the Blue Raiders. And Newton picks up about 4 on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down. And Smart's going to come on the punt. So Coach Marvin Dooley uses up over half of the third quarter on this drive without scoring, and now he's going to punt and flip the field and make Lake Forest go the rest of the way.
Cordovano on the stop, 58. Now let's watch the first the snap, then the punt, and then the
return.
See, there's 3 slippery possibilities here.
And we've seen a whole lot of stuff going on these returns tonight. Takes a nice safe snap.
It's a nice punt.
He gets it over his head and goes into the end zone. Yep. 1st and 10 at the 20 with 4:53 to play in the third quarter for Lake Forest. So I think Marvin Dooley's saying, hey, I got a good defense. I'm up 8. I'm gonna let my defense win this game.
Keep them away from the goal line. I thought the punt was a good move. Get him back.
Remember, I kind of giggled about the 3-0 score down in Georgetown. It's 3-3. They must be able to drive their field off a little faster because we've had all kinds of things going on here with kicks and.
What turf is there?
They play on Bermuda just like this.
Bermuda, okay.
But they also play soccer on it, so it takes the beating.
Yep.
1st and 10, empty backfield, trips to the near side for Lake Forest. Somebody's eating some popcorn. I smell it, Jim.
Yep. They're man with 1 free over the trips.
Tyndall takes a snap, throws out into the flat. That's to Morris. And he's going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the play, 2nd down.
Out there in the coverage was Ben Carter, number 7.
He's been quiet tonight.
Yep, that's first stop. Nice pickup on 1st down.
Yeah, 2nd and we'll call it 3. And same formation this time with Maribel, and they're gonna mark it back.
Just kills you when you're getting something going.
Right. So that's gonna make it a 2nd and 7, and that moves the ball back inside the 25.
Shout out for our cheerleaders tonight.
It also changes your play call.
Yes, it does. You're absolutely right.
Your Raider cheerleaders hosted a camp for our future Raiders this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They are going to be cheering next week with your Raider cheerleaders. So
there are 2nd and 7 for Lake Forest. This time 2 backs in the backfield. Spencer goes in motion, and he's going to fake the toss, and hit as he throws it.
Oh!
And incomplete.
It was a good pass again.
Right, that was Stones in there letting them know I'm going to be back.
Yeah.
You got the ball away, but I'm right here. And he was almost on the money with it while getting hit. Said these 2 quarterbacks have really.
They are on the mark. They really are. They really are on the mark.
3:25 to play here, so Woodbridge took a chunk out of that clock in the.
Yes, they did. Yeah, this is maybe the fastest game we've ever.
Yeah, good, because I'm got to be up to Newark.
Up to Newark tomorrow?
We'll talk about it later on. The Hens having a rough one this year.
Well, hopefully they can. Well,
Dixie State tomorrow. The women marry next week.
Yeah, and then finish with Villanova, right? Yeah. I thought I heard a whistle.
And we did.
Benny, where's Dixie State from?
Utah. Lined up off sides. So to get the 5. It's in Utah.
Utah.
It's a new program, or new to the FCS. So mark off 5 the other way. So now back to 3rd and 3, and clock running.
Speed that up. But you're right. They have to change calls.
Mm-hmm. And that's burning up clock.
It was the lead again.
And
That was the
Maribel,
lead.
and he's going to be close to the first down. Matthews on the tackle.
Tackle error number 10. Oh, Matthews.
And they're going to say it's a first down. So I heard one referee yelling fourth down, but the white hat says first down. 1st and 10 at their own 30 for Lake Forest. Spartans jumped out to a 14-0 lead in this game in the first quarter. And it's been Woodbridge the rest of the way. And Rasheed Stone's throwing blitz, backs out of it.
There's that
and
follow
Spencer
me route.
in and out of the hands.
Same trail route they ran on the other side of the field. Fake the speed sweep, have the wide out clear, and he follows. Nice. It's a really nice design play. You got to come up and respect the run with the fake, and then hustle back and get into the deep curl zone and run down a sideline.
2nd and 10 at their own 30. 2:25 to play here in the third quarter. Lake Forest trails 22-14. Tyndall goes under center. Motion comes to the side. Handoff to Maribel.
That's the lead.
And he has enough for the first down. Tackle made by Stones. Ball out to about the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Lake Forest.
Now that was, they brought the wing down inside. He got a heck of a block on the linebacker. And Maribel's busy
Both
guy.
sides of the ball, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're keeping it moving here.
Ball at their own 44. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Spencer goes in motion, handoff up the middle to Young, maybe a yard, as he's wrapped up by his leg in the backfield and dives forward. That was 50, Cannon.
Cannon, yep.
Second and 9.
Yep.
Ball at their 45-yard line. Smyrna leads Salesianum 22-7. That's your Barclay Heating and Air out-of-town scoreboard score. Motion comes. It's going to be a toss. And he brings him down.
Wow.
And they're going to call horse collar.
I don't think
that's
so.
Jersey.
I don't think so.
That was Jersey.
Oh, I agree with you.
Okay, so it's a hold. So good call. All right.
Oh, okay.
I thought he called the
Oh,
horse
the
collar, and that
tackle,
was he had him below the nameplate, which is what the rule states. So my mistake. I thought that's what he called. I didn't even see anything down here. He's calling a hold, but I didn't see anybody out here.
No, it must have been on the edge and the inside.
Just dropped his flag at the yard line. I think Woodbridge have to take this because they've had really struggle here on this drive, and then they got the one first down on the big lead play. They're going to decline it. Interesting. Well, you had a loss on the play.
Oh, wait, how can the
So you got 3rd and 11.
Okay.
No, I think I take the yards there. I don't know. That's missed me. We'll see.
Would have made it, 3rd and 16 about? Maybe a 5-yard difference?
Yeah. I mean, it's a spot foul, so, yeah.
Well, they put Matthews out to the field this time. Now they have the...
They got help on Morris over there. There's that route again.
There's that route again. Yep, the follow me route. Yep.
I had a hard time seeing over Prince.
Sure.
He kind of had to float it over. Number 58, Prince Thompson.
Yeah, needed a touch pass.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 11. And on the punt is Morris.
The penalties just crush you.
Mm-hmm.
Just take the juice out of everything.
Morris on the punt. Stone's back at his own 25. And then we had a bad snap on the last Lake Forest
yeah,
punt.
that was a rocket.
It changed this game. And that's a high one. But it's going to be a short punt because he had to rush that.
He had the short legged. Yes, he did.
So you give credit to the number, who's that, number 9 on that,
Yeah.
Tracy Johnson, a freshman. Marvin Dole told me he is excited about this freshman class. I think he's 20-some freshmen.
That's outstanding. And again, you know, through Jed and before him, a program was developed. It wasn't a one-year deal.
All right. So 1st and 10 for Woodbridge. They're going to have pretty good field position at their own 42, maybe 43-yard lines. Hard to tell with the turf being chunked up there a little bit.
Now, let's see what they're going to. Down to 25 seconds, Benny.
And one play and takes into the 4th quarter. And it's Newton. And he dives head to about the 49.
Number 6, Kenny Newton, makes his way up close to the 50-yard line.
Gets it out to 49. And here we go, 4th quarter in Greenwood.
Stop there by number 2, Dixon.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, folks. Your score at the end of 3. The Woodbridge Blue Raiders 22, Lake Forest 14. We'll be right back with your 4th quarter action.
Together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
It's time for our Juwan Johnson trivia question. Lake Forest High School was formed by the consolidation of Felton and Harrington High Schools. What year did the Harrington Lions win the Henley Conference Championship in football? Again, Lake Forest High School was formed by the consolidation of Felton and Harrington High School. What year did the Harrington Lions win the Henley Conference in football? That answer coming up here in a couple plays. So here we go, underway here in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be Newton, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and Lake Forest looking to play the strip the ball game.
Mystery number 86.
Yeah, I asked one of the coaches if he could get a name, but he didn't.
Real bad. He has 4 or 5 tackles, and he's playing well. I just don't have a name.
First and 10, Woodbridge. They're into Lake Forest territory at the Lake Forest 47. And we're going to see a lot of Sir Newton for the rest of the way, I think, as he follows Wyatt. Wyatt pick up about 5 or 6.
In there. And I think you may just see.
Well, he used over 6 minutes in the 3rd quarter.
Maribel again.
You know, you got to pick your guy. You know, when you want to rest Newton to come get these plays, so you take your wrestler. You take Alice Cannon. He's got to get in shape anyway. He probably has to shed some weight, get ready for wrestling season.
Wrestlers will play with a knife in them.
Newton left side this time and puts the head down. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play, bring up a 3rd and short. So, folks, let's get to that trivia question answer. What year did the Harrington Lions win the Henley Conference Championship in football? Jim, it was a great year. It was the year I was born, 1964.
64.
That's your Juwan Johnson, trivia question. Juwan Johnson, State Farm Insurance in Dagsboro.
So Harrington and Felton had their own high schools.
Yeah, so did Bridgeville, Greenwood, and
Wow.
Millsboro, Georgetown, all of them. Third and call a long two. Newton right up the middle. And he's going to be stuffed. No gain. Fourth down.
Maribel in there again along with Landon Hester.
So he's not going to punt this time. He's going to go for the first down. Ball at the 39. 4th and 3.
Yeah, doesn't want to give it away. The only other thing on 4th down is, punt and make them go 90.
Right.
His confidence in what he's doing.
Yeah, well, he's got confidence in that defense. I was going to say they would go direct to Evans, but they're going to go with a hard count.
They're going.
Newton pushes ahead. He may have it.
He may have it.
He does. First down for the Woodbridge Blue Warriors.
Enough for Raiders. First down.
Fans calling for the earthquake.
Spencer 4 on the stop. And again, what they're doing is very smart.
The Eagles are turning it on. Smyrna 28, Salesianum Annam 7. Third quarter. Dover 10, William Penn 0. Remember, that was a late start game for us tonight.
That's right, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock start due to the weather. Under 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a toss to Evans. And he gets out of bounds at about the 31. And there's a flag on the play.
Maribel assisting and finishing the stop was Oakley.
We're going to have a hold on the play, though. It's going to be a spot foul, and it was behind the play. That's going to be about like a 12-yard penalty.
Yeah, behind the line,
Right.
It's where it hurts the
Right.
most.
Folks, coming up after the game, we'll have the Active Pest Solution Pest of the Game and the Louis Pizza Player of the Game. We're looking at about a 1st and 20-something. And they're going to go stay right in the old earthquake. That's what the fans yelled for, right? 2nd down.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Maribel's having a game. I don't think we've had anybody with this many tackles.
No. And we don't know who he is. or Maribel in 86, yeah.
Yeah.
2nd down and call it 21. And it looks like Coach Dooley just eating clock. Both teams have all their timeouts left. Oh, the ball's in the air, and Maribel has it.
Oh, boy.
And it's going to be a turnover. Lake Forest have the ball in Woodbridge territory. And that's the 2nd turnover of the game for Woodbridge. So 7:42 to play. First and 10 for Lake Forest.
Maribel's been around the ball all night.
Ball be at the 41-yard line.
And there may have been a little reverse of fortune because
Right.
didn't want to give him the ball down there. But, hey, coach knows what works for him, and this will happen now and then.
Fumble was recovered by the Spartans. 1st and 10.
Do they take a shot right away?
Empty backfield. Oh, low snap. And down the sideline. And broken up by Evans. Was that Evans? No, that was number 9, Tracy Johnson. That was 25. Shamil Presley, he had it in his one hand.
And again, a well-thrown ball.
Yeah.
These kids will be begging next week to throw more.
Yes.
Because they're primarily run offenses, but I am really impressed with the accuracy and some of the catches that are being made.
Brings up 2nd and 10 from the Woodbridge 41, maybe the 42. Yeah, that's about the 42.
My wife was impressed when you called me a football nerd last week. I told her that. She goes, he's right on the mark.
Right, nailed it, didn't he? Jim Tack gets in the booth, man. It's all football, I'm telling you. Love it. 2nd down play coming up for Lake Forest. And there's going to be a handoff to Young. He's got some running room. He's going to pick up about 9. Going to be a yard short. It's just that quick hitter off the off A-gap.
That little counter motion is able to get that lead back in there off the wing.
3rd and we'll call it 3rd and 2. Ball at the 32. Question about 33.
There it is again.
Young again. But this time he's hit at the line of scrimmage. And who's that wrapped around his legs? Guess who? Wyatt Wright.
Wyatt Wright. Yeah, he still had the legs when they were laying on the ground.
Yeah.
He had no plans on leaving him go anywhere and visit.
No gain on the play. I mean, he shoots backside like nobody.
It's incredible what he does. He's a great nose for the ball.
No gain there, brings up a 4th down and 2.
4th and 2 for Lake Forest. Big play here in the game at the 33. 6:24 and counting. And they're going to empty out the backfield. No, they're not. Maribel comes back next to Tyndall in the shotgun. And Tyndall's going to roll right. And incomplete. Kind of got number 4. Khalif Spencer turned around.
I thought he was going to take off.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Woodbridge Blue Raiders. They dodged a bullet there after that 9 or 8 yard gain, Jim. It had the fumble. And then the big play, big run by Young. But unable to capitalize, and it's 1st and 10 for Woodbridge.
And we're down to 6 minutes.
Right.
I'll be home before curfew.
Yeah, hear you. Good for me, because I got to unpack the football car and pack the tailgate car. Because we don't just, have a couple hot dogs.
I get it. We did the same for years at Pitt.
Right. 1st and 10 for Woodbridge at their own 33, and they go right back to that earthquake.
He
slips. And he's mad because there was a hole there.
Well, when you were talking about the sprinklers, I remember we were at Pitt Notre Dame at Notre Dame.
Right.
4 overtimes.
Oh.
2nd overtime, the sprinklers on the field at Notre Dame come on.
Set by timer.
And it took a while to get them off.
Right.
And that's what I thought of.
I've seen that happen in Little League baseball games a lot. Somebody sets the timer.
And it happened at Notre Dame.
2nd and 14. And Newton following his blockers. Yes, he does.
Stay in. Nice move by him to stay in bounds.
And he's got the 1st down.
Heck of a run.
He puts that hand on the tail of that lead blocker. And it's usually the second lead blocker. There's usually a couple ahead of him.
Yep.
And he just keeps the eyes up and looking for an opening.
When they make the corner and that blocker is just turning inside, you know he's going to have something. I enjoy watching him. They're leaving this clock, working it fine.
Yeah, they're going to force Lake Forest to take their timeouts here. While on defense. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. There's a high snap.
Oh, no. Look at this.
And that's going to take it down inside the 30. And that's the 3rd turnover for Woodbridge tonight.
Wow. Just when you thought it was safe to go out.
Recovered by the Spartans.
I think Scott recovered that, 66. Well, this is going to be interesting.
Ball at the 28, 1st and 10. This is one Lake Forest has to capitalize on, Jim.
Yeah.
Ball inside the 30, 1st and 10. They trail by 8.
Woodbridge has fought it off several times.
Maribel in the backfield. Motion goes to the away, and it's going to be Maribel, and he is hit right away. And hit high, might I add.
Yep.
That was Stones.
Stones, and following up was Wright didn't tackle, but
Right.
he was there just in case.
Loss of 2 on the
miss.
play. 2nd and 12. Ball moves back to the 30.
Well, and I don't think they're afraid to throw.
Now, trips to the far side, and they usually roll out when we see this. And that's what they do. Tyndall rolls out.
Hit the curl.
But short of the 1st down, and Tyndall's down. He was hit by Matthews.
Right on the stop.
Picks up about 8 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. And Tyndall got tattooed by Matthews.
Yes. And you know what? He got up and ran over.
Yeah.
And ran. They were not. He wasn't going to let him take him out. Tough kid. Two downs to get 4.
3:30 to play. And their trips to the short side of the field again. Drops the ball and just has to get rid of it. And catches it. I think it's Maribel. No, that's Spencer. No, Maribel. Maribel 3. Spartans have a 1st down, and they're inside the 20, and they're in the Lashers red zone. Lashers Barbecue on Long Neck Road. And they're going to take a timeout. And we haven't had one for a while, so we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back, folks. 22-14 is your score. Woodbridge leads.
Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barclay Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barclay are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barclayheatingandair.com. Barclay.
Welcome back. 3:11 left to play here. Woodbridge with an 8-point lead, but Lake Forest on the drive. Ball down at the, is that at the 16?
Yeah.
1st and 10.
Well, actually, if the official's right, he's on the just about the 15.
And Lake Forest uses their first timeout of the half.
It's a long one.
Yeah, it is. I've already run a 30-second commercial. Could have run another.
Think of it in terms of commercial.
Right.
That's great.
I know how many I can run. Sometimes kickoffs I can get 2 if we have older refs. Have to get back down the field.
That's good.
Here we go. 1st and 10 for Lake Forest. And there's some confusion on how they want to line up.
After a timeout, that'll drive you nuts.
Yeah.
Wow. Something's wrong.
Yeah, I say Lake Forest have to burn a timeout. So, you know what? I'm going to pay another bill right here. Folks, we'll be right back. Same score.
For over 15 years, our company has been building homes in Sussex County, Delaware. We offer a completely comprehensive program for our customers that makes building a new home enjoyable. At Capstone Homes, we have access to lots in our amazing communities or through our realtor partners. Visit with our team of professionals for a completely comprehensive experience. We can handle absolutely every part of building a new home for you and your family. Create your new home. create a capstone home.
And we're back at Woodbridge High School. The Blue Raiders lead 22-14. 3:11 left to play here in the game. Ball on the Woodbridge 15, first and 10, Lake Forest. And they're down to their last timeout.
Yep. First down.
But they had to go back-to-back timeouts here, Jim, for this play.
Right,
so.
right, for one play. We have not seen the option yet.
Mm-mm.
Check out the website at outtrainfp.com for more information. We thank
Look at this. He's gone on an out route here, Benny. He's lined up in tight. Maybe not.
Oh, knocked down by Matthews. And what happened to Stones there on that
Stones,
play?
I don't know. I didn't see. I did not see what happened
He was
to him.
kind of by himself when it. He's up, leaving on his own power. 2nd and 10. He may have gotten hit by that ball after it was on the outside of the knee, after Matthews hit it.
Young going in for him. 55.
2nd down, 2nd and 10 from the 15. 3:08 to play here, fourth quarter. Woodbridge with an 8-point lead. Motion comes to the near side with Spencer. Fakes the toss, throws downfield.
Oh!
And broken up by Evans.
Nice defensive play.
And I think Tyndall kind of just threw that up, hoping that
They actually
he
had
could go up
the
and
swing-
Moss in there.
They had the swing route running down here at the sideline.
But he had some people in his
He had
face.
people,
He had to let it rip. So
he had to let it go.
Threw it to the right guy. You know, Morris got up there, but Evans is
you want him to make a play.
right. .301 to play. 3rd and 10 from the 15.
Yeah. I want to know where Morris is.
Incomplete. And he had Matthews right on his tail. I think Johnson wants a late hit over there, but so 4th down, 4th and 10.
What hurts you sometimes is you're talking to the official.
Right. You're not talking to your team.
And you got to get a play in.
Right.
And
He's not taking time out.
He's going to take, and that's why.
So, folks, we'll take another one with him. We'll be right back.
From Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar.
And welcome back. Lake Forest using their final timeout here as they trail 22-14. Ball 4th and 10 at the Woodbridge 15.
What do you think?
You got to throw the ball, and, you know, I would think Woodbridge is going to put a lot of attention on Morris.
On Morris. Double him.
So here to come off the timeout.
The other guy they have is Maribel, and he's out here wide.
All right, Raider fans, let's make some noise.
He's out wide.
And Jim, they come out of another timeout, and there's some confusion lining up.
Yep. He's throwing the
Straight
fade.
drop back.
Oh my! Oh,
Incomplete in the end zone, intended for number 9, Miles.
But he got hit. There's going to be the quarterback got hit
by Matthews,
and it is gonna
be a first down.
Cost them.
Well, it's an automatic first down. So.
Yep. Oh my!
So roughing the passer. And that's going to extend the drive.
Boy, I'll tell you, they're giving them opportunities.
Mm-hmm. So that takes the ball down inside the 10. We'll see about the 8-yard line. First and goal for Lake Forest.
You got to make 2 stops. You got to stop the touchdown, and then you got to stop the extra point.
So Lake Forest gets second life here. And that's going to be a handoff to Maribel. And maybe a yard on the play, and the rain starts to come down again.
Trying to see who is. There was a bunch of them in there. I'm sorry. I cannot get that number.
Second and goal. No gain on the play. Ball at the 7-yard line.
They have the reverse. They have the lead where the halfback goes down inside.
Cedric Smith, sophomore, big wide, number 54 checks in. So Marvin Dooley putting some meat on that line. And they're going to go to the shotgun, and as the rain comes down. And they're going to get a low legal procedure on Lake Forest. So that's going to push it back to the 12. Second and goal from the 12.
And it is.
It's coming down.
It's coming down hard. Johnson comes out, number 9.
We weren't supposed to get any more rain in the forecast, but that didn't hold up. Second down and goal from the 11. They have it marked. Motion comes with Spencer, and it's going to be Maribel, and he's routing. The ball's on the ground.
I think the quarterback.
And the clock's going to run, Jim, because they had to use that timeout. Now we're approaching him,
Tyndall recovered
minute 20.
That. He's hurting again, though, Benny.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like a boxer going to the corner. Clock is still running.
And you can see how heavy the rain's coming down now. We haven't had much rain since the second quarter. We had a little storm.
Yeah, it's
so third and goal, and that ball's all the way back to about the 17 now.
The 50-second mark. He caught it.
Incomplete.
Oh, incomplete.
Brings up fourth down.
I thought he must have just popped out when he hit the ground.
So 35 seconds to go.
That was a great effort.
It was.
Good throw again
all the
by
way
the
around.
quarterback. Yeah, offense and defense. Fourth down.
So 4th and goal from the 17.
Spartans looking at a 4th down and goal here.
35 seconds to play in the game.
Make some noise, Raider fans.
I'm going to see Morris is
Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Woodbridge Football with 30 seconds left in the ball game.
right down at the end.
Mm-hmm. So one knee and this thing's over.
Yeah.
So, Jim, we got to start thinking player and pest.
Well, player should be not a bad. I don't think that's a difficult one. I'm having difficulty with the pest.
Smart in to take the knee.
Another good win for Woodbridge.
Yeah, well, we'll start with the player of the game because we're going to take a short post game because I know these guys will get. I know. Sometimes coaches don't. Well, I think the player of the game is easy. 29 carries, 166 yards. Number 6, Kenny Newton from Woodbridge. And Pest.
Well, we have two guys with the same number of tackles, Stones and Wright.
Let's go Stones. Rashid Stones had a pretty good game.
He made some critical plays.
So first off, your player of the game is Kenny Newton, number 6. I think that's his second time this year. And that's our Louis Pisa player of the game. And our pest of the game is number 8, Rashid Stones. And hats off to our cameraman because he's going to jump off the roof. He's going to go down there. He's going to get those pictures, Jim. We're going to do a quick recap, and we're going to talk about it next week, and we're going to get out of here. So let's go oops, excuse me.
It is coming
Post-game stats, Lake Forest, 161 yards, 105 in the air, 56. This might be a quick one. They're going to beat. So 105 passing, 56 rushing, 8 first downs, 1 turnover. Woodbridge, Jim, they do it again. They lose the turnover battle and win the game. 214 yards total, 40 passing, 174 rushing, 14 first downs. That could make up for a couple turnovers. And 3 turnovers. And they're 8-0 on the season. And then let's go to Kenny Newton, 39 yards, 166. Maribel, 12 for 27. Morris, 4 for 74. Oakley, 6 for, I don't have it. Morris, Tyndall, 6 of 17 for 105 yards. Smart, 1 for 3 for 20. So let's talk a little bit about next week. Next week, I'm not sure where we're going to be at. We could be back here. We could be at Lake Forest. We've got to kind of see what's going on because we were supposed to be at Seaford, and that game got moved to a Thursday night, which we can't do. But wherever we're going to be at, the Soto Concept Show kick off at 6:35 with kickoff at 7. College football, Del State, they lost a tight one last week to South Carolina State 13-7. They're going to be at home against Howard at 2 o'clock. Delaware 3-4 at 1 o'clock. They host Dixie State 0-7. Delaware losing 22. They played a good game against JMU last week. They just didn't do enough. The big games this week, Big Ten, both of them. Number 20 Penn State and number 5 Ohio State, 7:30 kickoff.
Wow.
And number 6 Michigan at number 8 Michigan State noon. That's a game day game. That's a wrap for tonight's game, folks. For Linda Marvel, Trey Mitchell on the cameras, Dave Marvel on the stats, Kristen Mitchell back in the Lewis studio, and Jim Tack. I'm Benny Mitchell. Thank you for watching. Have a safe, sports-filled weekend. And from all of us here at Delaware Live, powered by 302 Sports, good night Delaware sports fans.